Now, first scenario I want to tell is students who are deciding to now quit your job. Okay, 2021 students, maybe you are thinking of this exam and you have understood that this needs dedicated attention, and so I will quit my job and then dedicate myself for this. So you have to see these following things before you decide that. First thing, if you are married, if the income from you is going to run the family, whether it's just one person or it's a bigger family, if your income has been the source and will continue to remain the source for some for your lifetime, you should not quit this job. Okay, I'll come to the people who have already quit, but before that, you should not quit this job if the income from you is dependent. Okay, now suppose you are not married or married or whatever, you are going to quit your job, but you have zero savings. Okay, like suppose you decide to quit now, you will manage something, but you have no savings at all for your preparation itself or maybe living, whatever. If there is no savings, please don't quit. Maybe try to work one more year or two more years and then get the income or get some bank balance, get some savings for yourself, and then maybe you can quit. Okay, because there are six attempts and up to 32 years you can try. There you, it's not like you have to clear this in your 23 24 years or 25 years old. You have to clear this. You can work for 2 more years, get some income, or you should have some other source of funding for you. Okay, so without savings, please don't quit. You have debt, you have EMIs, you have something, and your job is the thing which is paying all these things. Please don't quit. Okay, these are responsibilities which is your own or maybe for your family you are doing. That is the priority, not UPSC. You have to think of these things, because if you can't solve your own problem, you are nowhere going to solve the problems of a district or a bigger place. Okay, you cannot do it unless you are a person who knows to tackle your own issues. Parents are not supportive. This happens mostly in the case of girls in our country. So don't ever think like you will give more and more attempts if you don't have the support from the people at your own home. Maybe they'll give you 1 year of chance or 2 year of chance, because ultimately you need funding also. Okay, you need your parents to sponsor, especially if you're a person who is like just a graduate, you don't have any job, you have been depending on your parents till now, and for this preparation also you will ideally you will ask them only. So you need books, you need coaching, you need test series, you need something, you need your parents support. Okay, not only financially but morally also to be with you, because you are going to stay indoor, or you are going to, they are the only ones who you will be maybe talking every day, because this exam needs a kind of isolation also. Students will not be like roaming around with friends, or they'll be into something else. They will be either in some locked up stage in some coaching area or some other city or somewhere with only aspirant people around you, or you are sitting inside your home and then studying. So in either way, parents will be your only support, and if they don't support, this is going to be difficult for you. Okay, so at least you can have your job if you have job. Okay, for those who have job, don't quit. You need your financial independence, else in future also ever you will not be able to try and get this. Okay, if you are a graduate, try to get into some part-time job, some online job or something. If you can financially support yourself for at least your minimum basic needs, then you can go with it. Okay, and again, you don't have a choice in marriage. Your parents are someone who is like thinking to get you married within this year, and you have no voice in that. Then those are again the category of people who should not actually, or I don't know how they will dream big. Okay, either they should have a skill to convince their parents, or you should do something to get your dream done. Okay, because ultimately, as I told, if you cannot tackle your own issues, you cannot solve bigger issues for this country or for your district. So start from yourself. Okay, start fixing yourself, then decide about quitting job or dedicating yourself for the years to come. So that is the first case. Now second case is, you have your savings, you quit your job, and now you are failing in the attempts. Okay, like first year you tried, you failed, second you tried, you failed. So obviously now things will start turning a little bad for you, or against what you planned. You would have planned like, I like 2 years maybe enough, I would clear, I would at least reach the interview phase, something you would have planned, but you are failing in the prelims phase itself, or maybe mains phase itself. Now what to do? Okay, these are the situations. Savings are over, like maybe you saved some money and then 2 years you tried, that is over. Now you have to now go and ask someone. Or there are students, I know, even my students are there, who invest in maybe stock market, or maybe they do something where like in quick time they can double their money, or they get some income, but they don't do any part-time job. They just do something like this. They invest their money which they already had, and then they go and lose everything. Okay, So this is again a very bad situation, and you are not interested to do part-time jobs. You won't do online jobs. You are very lazy to do all these things. These are things which happens in case of some students, and there are some people who totally get fed up of UPSC. Like you will feel like my older job was better, or I should have, like my other friends, I should have do something else. Okay, then again marriage being forced. So these are the things again for students who quit their job, and then you come to a situation after 1 or 2 years, you will be in this phase. Now first thing you have to realize is, whatever philosophy people tell, like money is not important, money is just material things, that is a total incorrect thing. In our country especially, or people who is chasing something, money is important, money is needed for your survival. Okay, in a good way, it is needed. Okay, money is important, and you have to make sure that it is being either earned by you or your closest people are supporting you in that. Next thing, all jobs are worth it. Okay, don't think like I am doing UPSC, I should not do any part-time job. There are many students who are literally doing things which they would have never imagined in their life. They are doing things in part-time, and then they are taking evening classes, or they are doing something else online. They are trying to find jobs, or some data entry job they are doing. Okay, there are many other jobs. You simply research for 2 3 days online, you will understand things to do online and save at least something for your pocket money. Okay, so there's nothing wrong in doing any job to fund your survival, and marriage is your own choice. Then that is a situation again where you can decide what to do. Okay, nobody's going to force you on that, especially for the girls. I'm telling you, have like again, job and finance is, if it is there, you can decide like few more years you can attempt. Ultimately it is all going down to the passion of students. Okay, if UPSC is a passion for you, what I would suggest is, okay, what I would suggest is you should keep trying for it. We'll take two cases. First case is like you need money now, you cannot survive without a job, then you can get back into your job. There is nothing wrong. Ideally you would be updating your resume or CV or whatever, and you are in touch with the technology in which you are working, or whatever you have been doing, you are still in touch with that. Then just brush up that skills and then get back into the job. And if there, now you can decide whether you wanted this kind of comfortable stable job and you don't want to again study something or this thing, then continue with that life. Don't even think half-heartedly about UPSC, because UPSC cannot be cleared with a half heart. Okay, you need a complete dedicated focus on that. So people who want to get back into job, you get back into job, and if UPSC is your passion, means then do that job, then which you re-enter only for the sake of it. Okay, it should be only a mean to fund your exam sake or your survival, but your focus should be fully on UPSC. Okay, at the office you can be an average performer or underrated performer. Just survive there for 1 year or some time where you can get the money for your survival, but your full focus should be on UPSC. So decide based on that. Money is the ultimate factor. Get back into the job, but focus, you decide based on what you actually want. If it's UPSC, there is nothing wrong in getting back to the job, but your focus should be on UPSC. Okay, this is the decision which I want you to make soon. Okay, those who are planning to quit for the first time, I've already told you there are some conditions in which you should not quit. Okay, for others who are trying to get into the job, for them also I've told you. Okay, this is just what I can suggest you, but ultimately it's your decision.